Throwing some rust treatment on this rear valance now. Still needs a lot of cleaning down. I mean, there's a lot of grit and all that on there, but I'm cutting some funky shapes as well with the intention of extending that piece outwards just so that it meets the inner tray on the inside of the bay there. Just tack that funky little shape into place now, and I'm just going to cut off some excess metal that I don't need. I'll show you how it fits once I've established where it's got to meet. So again, the old side tray has come in handy, where I've been able to cut a small section out of that sill runner and incorporate it into the edge where it was rotted out on both sides. So that's pretty much the fitment of that rear valance done now. It all fits quite well. I think there's going to be a little bit of fettling to be done, just to take into consideration taking this panel on and off all the time once the car's in final paint. Ideally, I don't want to hear that metal to metal noise. It just needs to clip on there nice and easy without any binding on each panel. So I might have to do a little bit of filing down here and there to alleviate that. So next it's going to be a case of getting all this old filler off, seeing if there's any nasties behind there somewhere, and try and make a better job of what's been done before. That's taken me an absolute age to get all this old filler off, but you can see the few repairs that are on there. Obviously we've got both sides where I've had to weld new edges on, but I mean the amount of gear that's on there just for this sort of area there is unbelievable. And yet to get to the actual bare metal under here, but I don't think there's much there. We'll see. So that's pretty much exposed the repairs that are going to need doing. I'm thinking that I'm going to run some lead in these previous repairs. These aren't my ones, these are years old by the looks of it, but I think it'll benefit from some lead on either side there. The valance itself is quite bulbous, so it drops in either side, then it's bulbous in this centre section also. A lot of filler in both of these areas. Whether I can pull them slight dents out, I'm not too sure, so I'm going to have to look into that. Believe it or not, I have just had a tidy up, and I've moved an engine stand out the way that I had in this corner. More on that engine down the line at some point, but that's going to allow me now to move the car, or get a little bit more room around the car, so I can start on that heater channel. So unfortunately I'm going to have to leave it there now for today. I was hoping to pretty much get it all done and be able to show off an end result of what I've been doing, but it's just started to rain outside, and this is obviously something that I want to continue to do outdoors and not in here. So I'm not the greatest at using this lead or the lead replacement, whatever they put in it nowadays, but it has given me the opportunity to build up those corners and those edges. I mean, it's still not greatly flat, still some pits in there, but I'll revisit it with the lead, or if not, the filler is bound to get that and build it up. This side is where I've had to leave it. I'll come back and flatten that out, and I've identified a ding just above this exhaust recess, and like the other side, what I was able to do is get up in between the two panels with a screwdriver and other sorts of leverage tools, a little bit of heat, and pop it back out. So hopefully that will be the same scenario for that side. Whether or not I might revisit these repairs that someone's done, I might just stick a little bit of lead in there just to sort of let it flow better, but it's quite hard where I want the consistency of the bulbous bulge to flow in and then flow back out again. But I'll revisit that next time. See you on the next one.